Hello there. What brings you here today? You're looking for them. They are still working, but they will be done in probably a half hour. So, you can talk to me. Yeah, I'm from Mondstadt. But for the past few years, I've actually just been traveling with the Traveler. Trying to help him find his sibling. It's quite a mess. But we came back to Mondstadt for the Windbloom Festival. Where he is at the moment, I'm not sure. I've been here for the past day and a half catching up with my friends and regulars, and it's been really fulfilling. Yes, I'll make you that. Just give me one moment. And there you go. How is it? I'm so glad. What is your question? You want to ask me my thoughts on some people? I mean, sure, go ahead. Albedo? He's actually the first person I met in Mondstadt. He's pretty cool. His experiments are interesting, and I would sit there for hours listening to him talk about it. I even participated. It was pretty fun. And he's a really good friend of mine. Kaya was the first to try my drinks, and he loves it. We sometimes go on these flirting wars. Lisa joins in too. It's pretty fun, and from what I've heard from the audience, it's quite entertaining to see who can get flustered first. And to be honest, it's usually me. I may not show it in my voice, but my face gives it away. So it's still funny. Amber, we don't talk all that much. She just stops by for a drink before heading out doing whatever she does. But from what I've heard from other people, she's quite fun. Rosaria, we don't really get along that well. The topic we usually end up discussing is about Albedo and his alchemy. It usually just revolves around him possibly turning his back on Mondstadt, which could be anyone in the city, not just him. So I usually try to avoid her, and she tried to get me in trouble with the acting Grand Master. But me and Jean get along pretty well, even though we don't see each other often. When I was here for a few years, I would only see her like once every week or two because she's always so busy. And I don't blame her. There's definitely a workload on her shoulders. The deaconess of the church? Oh, Barbara. She's really sweet. And I like to hang out at the church sometimes. It's very peaceful. And I usually have to protect her from crowds and mostly Barbara's fan club. It's a disaster, so I usually have to keep her from getting caught up in the mess. Mostly because it just overwhelms her. But she's really nice to be around. D-Luke. He scared me when he first popped out of nowhere. I knew who he was and all that. But we get along really well. And don't tell anyone I told you this, but I've managed to make him smile quite a few times. And it's quite adorable when he does. Anyways, we sometimes work together. I'll put some of my specialties in Angel Share for them to sell. I don't ask for money. He just gives me them. Or gives me some of it. And I usually can't say no because he insists. Klee? Okay, keep this a secret between us, but I sometimes take her bomb fishing. What? It's fun. And she's never been caught when she's with me. And the fish is quite good. Last one is Bennett. Okay. Bennett is like my little brother. And I'm really the only one who willingly goes with him on adventures. He's so underrated. It's quite fun being around him. Sure, things might go south, but that could happen with any adventure. And I'm always prepared. And it's always fun with him. And he gets hurt quite a lot, so I have to make sure he doesn't get himself killed. Now, your partner. They talk about you a lot. Sometimes I'll just sit in Angel Share and just do my thing. And he'll come up to me and he'll start talking about you. It's adorable. So, what are you two planning on doing for the Wind Bloom Festival? That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm just gonna be hanging out with the Traveler, like I usually do. And I think I'm also hanging out with Venti as well. Me and him have quite a history together. But we'll say that for another day. Oh, what your partner has said about you? Well, they have said that you're really sweet, but chaotic. And they love you so much. can't wait to spend the rest of their life with you. Doing what God knows what. I can see it in their eyes when they look at you. And what? I've seen you around. But, yeah, they have sparkling eyes when they look at you. And he just gushes on and on about you. No, it's okay. I don't mind. I'm here to listen to anybody. Whether it's good or bad. I'm here to listen. Seems like they're off work. A little earlier than I thought. But you two have fun. I am going to wrap up and go find Traveler. Maybe we can catch up later. And you can tell me all about what you both were doing. See ya.